And now, court!
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 Oh no, Your Honor, please. This is the intro.
Buckets full of tears!
It's back to you on that one, Anstca.
Mr. Wright?
Left, yes.
Why do you look so unhappy?
Well, my deceased former boss just fucking bailed yesterday, so you know. I mean, it's nothing.
So I'm not going to prison?
No, you're probably gonna go to prison. I mean, no, it's nothing. I'm just joking, pal. Right, Mia? Oh, hey, speak of the devil. You did show up.
I don't want to go to
You're not gonna go to prison. Fuck. Uh oh, she looks even unhappier.
Phoenix. I couldn't get Steve out of jail.
I told you his bail is really high, like insanely high. I couldn't afford that if I saved up for years.
Your client is now practically a dead man walking.
So we're just gonna pretend the plan isn't a problem?
That's not good!
Hey, we're talking about our house plan over here, okay? Just cry to yourself for a second.
Well, you're just going to have to get me a new one.
You're not even alive to enjoy it!
I can still visit him.
Rarely! Dead people can't enjoy plants.
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him, because he'll be dead
Because he's
soon.
a dead man walking.
I know you're upset about the plant, but don't take it out on that guy. Holy crap.
I'm very upset.
It's not this guy's fault.
Well, it was investigating this guy's case that the shootout happened.
That's like shifting blame, though. Just because someone makes a decision on the course of doing something because of somebody else doesn't mean he doesn't go back to the person who made the decision.
It's him or you. Who would you rather be?
I'll take responsibility for my actions. She'll just look even unhappier at me if I lie about it. This is probably not a good time for dead people jokes.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless.
Utterly defenseless is my, defense strategy. Unfortunately.
Just press everything.
Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
By the way, just for when we win this defense trial, I was thinking about this flower bouquet and this fruit basket to send to Miles Edgeworth with the note, suck it, edgy boy. What do you think?
Didn't you already send that?
I'm gonna send it when we win the trial. So I ordered it, but I guess it hasn't been sent yet.
I think
I
it's
thought
good.
you already sent it.
I mean, I'm not here to debate chronology of my jokes here. We didn't win the case yet, so it hasn't been sent.
I thought it was based on the last case.
This is all one big case, right?
No, the last case what we barely beat.
No, the fruit basket.
Made the guy confess to one crime to get out of
The fruit basket and flower bouquet came from the last court day, which was yesterday. Still Will Power's trial. We haven't finished the case yet. We just finished one court day.
Because we got Edgy Boy from
The
Old
lady,
Back calling
yeah.
him Edgy Boy.
We haven't finished the trial yet. Just one day of it. So I haven't sent that bouquet yet. But I think it's pretty good, though. I even picked the phallic fruits.
Like, oh.
I put a lot of time
And
into this.
peaches.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Yeah.
I put a lot of time into this. Something overlooked.
We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial.
This isn't gonna be easy.
And then you won't be able to send your fruit basket.
I already bought it. They just haven't sent it yet. I guess I'll just have to eat the fruit myself. That'd be kind of awkward, though. I gotta win this trial. Simple as that.
The court is now in session with a trial of Mr. Will Powers again!
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wonder if that producer is gonna come out. I hope not.
The prosecution calls Mr. Sal.
Oh, no! This is even worse! Shit!
Where's Ricky when we need him?
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. I don't remember what voice he really did.
I don't really either.
I think it was just kind of like a nasally mouth breathing thing, but I can't really do that.
Like nasally, kind of like a lispy.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
This guy was eyeing your sister yesterday. It was kind of weird.
What?
Yeah. He was just like giving her the, you know, the look. So, what are we gonna do about this?
I'll try and do something.
Alright.
I can try to do something.
But someone...
How long can you get?
Oh.
Juget.
Juget?
Juget.
I can barely understand you.
You don't know me? I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai, noob. The Sal Manila. I'm a director. Television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart.
Let's start by doing what we do every fucking time. Thanks. This is really helpful.
If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Alright, let's break it down then.
I was at the studio around 9 in the morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting at the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were at the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left on their chair.
Pretty sure?
Pretty sure.
That's about it.
Ricky Wells is typing. Hang on. Maybe we can get bailed out of this situation.
Yes, thank you. I mean,
If it's too much, you can see what Galuf can come up with.
no. I can do this. All I'm doing is
Damn
like
He still won't be home for an hour.
all I'm doing is like holding my nose when I do it.
Oh,
Yeah. Just,
rip. You won't be home for an hour. R.I.P.
You did recognize the cross. I can't do very good either.
Yeah, I think we're kind of screwed on this one. Reki had like the definitive voice for this guy.
Yeah. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. But since everyone lies their ass off in court because perjury is not a thing,
May I?
Total full of shit.
Your Honor, may I?
Mr. Wright, do what you do.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. We might still be going, but then sometimes we go up for another hour at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
Yeah.
It varies on how long we go.
I was at the studio from around 9 that morning.
Are you ready for pressing simulator?
Mm-hmm.
Is that when you always come into work?
Oh no. I have it all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
What's up? Okay, what's up with his hat? What's that like thing?
Like a steel samurai hat.
Is it? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, the kid had a hat that had that weird thing coming up the top.
Yeah.
I guess it just looked less weird on the kid, so I didn't notice. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry.
No.
Thanks for what it was worth.
I'm busy all that day, Betty.
Tell us more about that.
During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through.
In the employee area?
That's right. Where else would I do it? There's a fight scene between the Silver Samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the one through? The run through?
I feel like we've been through that before too.
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol.
Lol.
She was
Mega lol.
cheering on a hammer, if you can believe that.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Got him. Anyone else?
Nope, just this four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this. But maybe you paid twisted an ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. Thus the limp that I've heard so much about.
Which of course led me to missing my lunch.
Ruffs. Ruffs?
Ruff.
Ruffs.
Ruffs.
Rolling on
Ruffs.
floors?
Well, yeah. Rolling
Just cutting out the light. He's not even laughing. He's just rolling around.
rolling
fucking
on
floor.
floor, sobbing. Yeah, just
Rolling on floor, screaming.
screaming. Yeah.
Ruffs rolling on the floor, starving?
No.
Absolutely not.
Heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area.
Oh man, I might have come up with something.
Hmm?
I hear that everyone else at lunch in the employee area.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Poor Anstca's nose a break. What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak, the assistant cooked some up.
Oh, that sounds slammy like he looks. Oh. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. That was the face he was making while he was looking at your sister. It was really weird.
That's disturbing.
Tell me about it.
Everyone else meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
My throat just kind of hurts thinking about trying to make a voice like that. So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That's too good. It makes me a little uncomfortable. That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
I had like muted my mic for a minute to try and like get something like that.
Doesn't something about this seem odd to you?
I don't know, I was a little busy laughing.
Yeah.
Did it? I don't know, it was kind of vague. Was it
I have to
contradictory?
admit it was kind of in one ear out the other for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the statement that was vague.
Just because I wasn't paying enough attention, I'm gonna pop a save here.
Yeah.
Actually, there's something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak?
Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation.
I see. This is his tactic. This is this guy's wit. Like, this is the tactic they must have worked up. Just make him laugh too much, and then Phoenix will never figure anything out. Is that all? Sure, it's on something there. Okay, well, just since we save stated, let's see what happens when we hit. It's a little contradictory. Yeah, it does seem a lot now that you mention it. Mr. Manella.
Huh? What you mean?
When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. Oh yeah, see, if I had thought about it for a minute, there were steak bones on the table, or like empty plates or whatever,
Yeah.
outside the trailer. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble.
Oh?
I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much, even. So, when exactly did you eat it?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then.
Just think for a second. You're stuck in a tiny trailer in a business meeting with that face, doing that. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. They took a break in that meeting. That contradicts his testimony. I'll press him on that a bit more. On this one?
You were in the meeting until around 4.
Well, whatever.
No,
Press him on
no,
everything.
he means about the one where no one left.
But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Whatever, just press everything.
We were in the meeting until around 4.
Please. What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and said, Mr. Manera, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kinda can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting.
During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
Oh, but wait,
Yeah, you just said.
you didn't take a single break?
Well... Yeah, now you're one.
How do you forget something you said like 2 minutes ago?
Yeah, you literally just said you had lunch.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? Only I had an
Told to
idea.
cover this up.
Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Yeah, press him harder, let's go.
Yeah, press harder. He literally just said. he
Wait a
stopped
second.
to have a lunch break.
Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Ruffle.
Well,
Mr. Mandela, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job.
hell yeah, a compliment. I don't get those very often.
I'll get you another Happy Meal.
Yes!
If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
He did say the assistant went and got the steak and brought it there. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break.
Very well. Mr. Mandela, your testimony again. This time with less lying, please.
Come on, Your Honor, you know I'm gonna cross-examine it, so just skip all the not lying shit.
I know.
Oh no, that's not a good look.
Oh, that's okay.
And he's laughing!
Every time Edgewood laughs, a puppy dies.
Every time he laughs, I lose 2 years of my life expectancy because my heart picks up just that much.
Edward just does an evil laugh.
Yeah, FWIW, we took a break, Ruffle.
I think that's supposed to be for what it's worth.
For what it's worth,
Yeah,
yeah.
what it's worth.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13 in base 12.
What?
What?
Not enough time for someone to, say, commit murder in Studio 1, y'all. It's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
That sound.
Yeah. I don't think it would even be enough time for me. That's just me.
Wow, if you like to savor your food, maybe.
I do. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Are we allowed
Tear
to...
this apart.
Are witnesses allowed to eat on the witness stand?
I guess there isn't a ruling against
Is
it.
he eating the witness stand?
Yes.
Your Honor, where's the witness stand?
Stop eating the witness box. I have a giant
I
gold
know.
mallet. I will use it.
It's made of wood, that means it's fibrous.
Alright, Timothy, take a break, Ruffle. I need more fiber, though.
Yeah, I'm sure. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 so until 2:45.
Exactly the time of the murder.
2:30! That's the time of the death. This paper says so. That's why I'm gonna smack it. Look at that. Right there. 2:30. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess it's possible, time-wise. Just that this is the suck it Edgeworth look, and the look he returns.
But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's like 13 in base 12.
I don't know what that means. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating steak.
Eating my T-bone steak, what else?
Murder! There were 2 plates on the trailer table.
Oh, right, the other one was Divas. Sorry, Divas is okay.
No, please! No, I don't need both! D. Vasquez, the producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
I think they both ate T-bone steaks in 15 minutes.
Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, no.
This is gonna give me fucking nightmares, dude. Why is that?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
Your Honor, 2 times now. What have I done with this quote-unquote pointless line of questioning?
You have a
Your
right.
Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1.
He did say the assistant came there to give the T-bone steaks.
Yeah.
Which means clearly there's a way to leave.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical.
Translation: Phoenix, save state.
Yes.
Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1.
Claim it! I claim it loud!
Alright. I agree to let everyone on that trail off the hook and the trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. Oh shit.
I suppose you might say that.
Alright, I've got the judge thinking now.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Thinking bad.
Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright.
Think you'd expect this at this point. What's your point, edgy boy?
Don't call me that. You've been doing your homework, though, haven't you? Look at the court record.
The court record?
Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Mr. Monkey's head had fallen across the path.
It says
Typo.
Mrs. Is that a
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
This is, yeah.
Whoa, you're right. Shit.
True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death.
I don't want to be that guy, but you know how easy it is to climb over a fallen tree?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you can easily get around.
maybe it's just because I'm a Midwestern guy, but climbing over
But,
fallen
like,
trees
yeah,
is like easy.
I could get over that very little problem. I mean, just go around.
It's no harder than like pulling yourself onto a kitchen counter.
I didn't see
Yeah.
why they couldn't just go around too through like the other trees or whatever.
Yeah, like, I say that. Cut through the trees, hop over the bench.
Yeah, really.
You're free to do whatever. Yeah, cause that hedge is maybe waist high to squeeze
You
your way
could
through it.
actually just probably grab a tree and pull yourself over this thing. Like,
However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mr. Monkeyhead barred the way.
I don't know why they keep calling it Mrs. Monkeyhead suddenly when it was Mr. Monkey before.
I wonder what it says in the court record.
Yeah.
Alright, that's cool.
I'm
Not gonna worry about that too much.
Edward. Are you?
You okay there, bud? It's actually Mr. Monkey, but
Oh,
it's actually
my bad.
Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. It's Mr. Monkey, you fucking idiot! Excuse me.
Are you assuming the monkey is gender?
No.
No.
Oh shit.
I'm afraid you lose this round.
But do I? I refuse to lose.
I took an exclamation point.
I took
By
it
the
back.
way, you're gonna definitely want to be doing that in the second game because they switch from exclamation points to an HP gauge, and they set that up so that different things take different amounts of health, and just like there are certain questions in certain cases that's just like you'll lose your entire gauge at once.
Well,
If you
the good news is I save state just in case I do fuck up, so we don't have to lose progress and do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that won't be a
James
problem.
coming for the win.
I mean, you can save scum with the in-game saves to get around that too. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm just lazy. It's easier just to save state.
that's fair.
I don't want to write off so many possible suspects. But I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
Well, I got something.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way.
Mister.
At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. Morbid.
Yeah,
I mean,
but then how did they get the sticks?
Yeah, they said that the stakes were delivered by the assistant, so we already know.
Brought 'em in before it fell over?
Well,
Maybe they haven't clarified one way or the
by
other.
helicopter.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Wait, what? Oh, we already read. That's right.
Yeah.
Somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over? Oh, he's got a rat tail. Oh, of course he does.
Very well. The court's opinions on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo with the still samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it.
All that's lacking is a little bit of evidence, whatever.
Which actually, that is enough in any court to get it thrown out. I mean, you can't be on the reason now. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honor.
Yes?
The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Shit.
Very well. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim.
I told him not to testify. God!
Order! I will have order, or you will have prison! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess!
Yay, recess!
I'm gonna play on the swing!
I want to go on the slide! Oh, what do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia, that's impossible! Tell me you're giving up. If you give up, then what hope do I have? Ellipses.
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers.
This seems like a good time to worry.
If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it.
I have a Happy Meal and a particularly prudent fruit basket on the line here, so I'm gonna figure something out.
Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong.
Don't worry, buddy. I don't miss any opportunity to rub it in Edgeworth's face. I'll figure it out.
You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
But I wouldn't count on keeping your, public performance job after this whole murder thing. Even if you do get proven not guilty, it's probably gonna look pretty bad, so... bust open the yellow pages, bud. Anyway,
I'm fine. I was smart investing my money.
That's fair.
You... Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids.
The kids.
Let's do it.
For the children.
It's for the kids.
Well,
No,
think of the children.
it's for Happy Meals and rubbing it in people's faces. Come on.
Whatever gets the job done. Court is back in session with the trial of Mr. Will Power.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Bring the child to me!
Can we get him a booster seat?
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Right, yes. Here. We will... God, please bring him a box. Well, what are those donut crates should do?
Yes, sir.
Why do you have your camera, young man?
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
Great.
Witness.
Hey, no undue trauma, asshole!
No.
What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around.
Yeah, tell him.
Cody, answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady.
Here we go.
I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
He's in 2nd grade? For real? That doesn't sound right, but okay. I'll just take it. I get the feeling this is gonna be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth.
This kid's 8? I mean, I guess I can believe that.
Please remember that you're speaking to a child. Please try not to be an asshole all the time.
Yeah, you monster.
Witness, Cody.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing. That shouldn't be the
You
lengthy
were
up.
present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident.
I feel like it shouldn't have been like it should have been like the shit-eating grin sprite instead. But whatever.
Yeah.
You got a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Oh!
I will send you to prison, kid. Look,
Mr. Edgeworth will be fine.
I sent a girl to kitty prison. I will send you to prison too.
Juvenile detention. very long day.
Actual prison.
Can't send children to prison, Your Honor.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it.
Maybe you shouldn't have fucking testified anyways! Cody!
Sorry, Your Honor, but the people didn't want to make another strike for him.
I'd like special permission, if that's possible.
He better not get special permission. I never get special permission for anything! Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost?
Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet.
Yeah, that scrapbook told me that.
But I bring it with me wherever I go.
Phoenix.
Along with the katana sword. I mean, are we not gonna question the kid bringing a sword into the courtroom?
It might be like just a toy sword.
Still, no weapon.
I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Sure.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Can we just make a note about how he probably had it at the time of the murder? Hang on, Your Honor. I just want to stare at this camera for a second.
I mean, it'd be too easy if you just told the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, Edgeworth probably said, don't talk about the camera. You won't have the camera, so...
You never have the camera.
And then he says,
Very
"But I always
well, the defense may, do what he does.
have." Thanks, Your Honor.
And be gentle. Remember, you are talking to a child.
Please, Your Honor. I'm not a monster. Head nod.
Okay.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Time to press it all.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do! I've taped every show! And I go to all the live performances!
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course, duh! My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. No kidding.
Maybe he
I
likes
found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day.
Was that day the first time you've been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day.
Some of his design reminds me of a JoJo character. Just a little bit. But like,
Whoa.
the hat and like the collar.
Yeah.
And that security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it.
Yeah, he's getting to it.
How am I supposed to talk when you cut me off all the time? Jeez!
I'm liking this kid now.
Edgeworth's greatest enemy, an 8-year-old.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Off the path?
Yeah. You know how the studios are in a valley there?
Sure.
If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
Hang on. That means the 8-year-old figured out he could walk over the hedge into the woods, but a bunch of grown adults in a trailer couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, looking at Salmonella, do you really think he could?
Yeah?
I mean,
He weighs enough, he'd probably crash the whole fucking hedge. There would be no hedge.
yeah.
I see.
Anyhow. I was going for the studio.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual.
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
You see this monkey?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted.
So you went straight to the studio.
I got kinda lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
It totally rocked! Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Tall, skinny guy, person? Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kinda far away.
Huh, he's being awfully big. Need a look.
Of course the Steel Samurai took him down, pow!
Is that the press that question harder look? I don't understand. What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he is a real pro. What a great actor.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose he was.
Yeah, everyone's like, yeah.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
I guess we're gonna see if presenting the camera does anything. I'm not sure. Sometimes this game's a little picky about what does and doesn't count. But he did say he carries a camera with him everywhere. It even says it right there. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Your Honor, I think he's lost his jaw.
Jaw drop.
We're gonna need an ambulance.
Ah!
I think he's frozen.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word. Ooh.
Uh-oh. Am I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
You're joking, right, Your Honor?
No.
First the clock on the
man.
table, now digital camera. You're the kind of guy who would erase data on a security computer, aren't you, Your Honor?
What is a computer?
Right. Well, it's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. Instead of like film, it just saves it on the camera and then you can print it out later. Like a store or your home if you have some devices. tell him it's like a Polaroid, but without film.
Yeah, it's a camera without film. I see, but I really don't.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? He's gonna cry.
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
Bullshit. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody,
What?
just gonna ignore that question he asked me.
Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it?
Because you just said it'd be the perfect opportunity for a shot.
I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court but what you were so busy watching.
Puffy.
Breathe, kid.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
This kid's gonna have terrible memories of this in like 10 years.
Yeah, like what?
He's already trying way too hard to repress them.
He's gonna like be eating. He's gonna be eating lunch. He'll be mid-bite of his sandwich, and then his eyes will go wide, and he'll be like, "Holy shit, that guy was killed!"
Oh shit! I witnessed the murder. Yeah, the poor kid. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Surprised. Mr. Wright, make with the cross-examination.
Of course, Your Honor. Not even a response this time, just goes right to it. Well, time for pressing simulator.
Yeah, I had my camera with me.
So why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that.
Then let him get to that instead of objecting me. His answer shouldn't be any different when he responds to the question again. Jackass.
Relax and listen.
I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham!
So the bad guy attacked him first.
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai.
I see. And what happened next?
My legs start to fall asleep. Ugh.
Then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
AKA staff.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? Hang on. Just kinda...
The kid is trying to articulate that he saw the guy fighting for his life and die.
Cody.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah. So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Why don't you relax and listen? Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the steel samurais fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. And now the kid's screwed up for life.
Yes, thank you, Phoenix Wright.
Justice!
Order! Thank you, Phoenix, Mr. Wright! What the hell, man?
Your Honor, I'm just doing my job.
How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
I don't know about that.
Mr. Wright, your answer? You have ascertained this young boy is a great. You have ascertained this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
Yes. Why wouldn't he have caught the climax of the fight? Why wouldn't he have caught the climax of the fight? So, he said he saw him out here, right?
No, it was outside the studio.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
outside
so
the
it's
studio.
Great. Or out here.
Like Studio 1.
Yeah, right outside Studio 1. Thoughts? Anstca?
Well, he has shown evidence that he watches every killing blow. I think he was going for his camera. You know. He documents every finishing blow. That's what the whole book, that whole thing he gave you earlier. So, I find it hard to believe he wouldn't watch this one too.
Safe stated. Tell me which one of the three to pick, Anstca.
Well, I say, show evidence and probably, like, you know...
The scrapbook?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but I gotta say I safe stated. We'll find out. Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Look away. Why did he look away from the fight?
Well, I don't really think this is right, but hey, I'm
kind of, you know...
and we're in too deep now, I guess.
Yep.
Here's my proof. It's a book.
Proof?
Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
Lost your nerve, have you?
Very well. Ask you the question again. If ascertained like the samurai, I don't know.
Couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. Let's see what happens when I hit this one. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder? How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Yeah, this isn't what I wanted to see happen.
Just a moment, please.
Shit.
One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder.
He does now.
He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched.
Had to go with Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation?
Trial and error, yay!
They're not even taking points off you.
Yeah,
for
this is
one.
good.
Yeah,
I'll just keep hitting all the answers until I get something. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else, probably. This is honestly just funny now.
Probably.
Something else?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at?
Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims.
Yes, sorry, Your Honor.
Have another explanation for this?
It's gotta be evidence, we know that much.
One thing he hasn't mentioned at all. The actual murder weapon.
He doesn't mention the murder weapon.
The spear thing. He talked a punch, a kick, and a slap. He described a fist fight.
Yeah?
But he was stabbed by the spear.
Here's my proof.
True. I mean,
Can I do that again? Yeah, we've read all this already. My logic on that one would be it's a kid's show, so he probably doesn't do very much actual stabbing. So the kid probably didn't think twice about it. Like, they don't do a whole lot of stabbing on the Power Rangers, even though they do have weapons.
That's true. So,
Let's see if this is right. This is like the worst we've done so far. Here's my proof. Okay, the music stopped.
the camera?
The witness stated that he recently received this camera.
I'm aware of that.
He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Oh my goodness! I didn't think of that!
Anstca actually kind of said that earlier, too.
Yeah, he said the camera, but we were thinking that we were on the scrapbook train, so we didn't think about the actual camera.
Yeah, but aware of that too. Yeah, like he was going for his camera to take the picture of the finishing blow like he always does.
Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Straw. Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Only when they lie in court. Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix.
Thanks. Yes. Do I still get that Happy Meal?
Yes,
Excellent.
Cody was lying, clearly.
Yes.
Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero.
Yeah, definitely realized. No trial and error involved.
Well, we did realize it just after a while.
Or you realized it, but then got sidetracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, realized that they got sidetracked.
Take a picture.
Right. Cody. there was only one reason why you would have not looked away from the fight, and that is because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that.
Probably.
Have him testify again.
Right. Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more.
Very well, everyone else does. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera?
You know, Your Honor, I'm starting to see a pattern with these witnesses' testimonies when there's a certain prosecutor involved with the trial.
Well, the whipping guy had just as much inconsistency in their testimony. I think everyone just likes lying their ass off in court.
Fair.
And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight.
Welcome to the real world, kid. Where no one gives a shit. We'll do this one just a second. We're going on an hour, so I want to cut this one now.
Alright.
Alright.
So you have to finish this testimony in a minute
Yep.
for us.